Hey guys, how's it going? So I hadn't even planned on making a video this evening. However, I find myself stumbling upon the topic of vegans. I would say once again, but I don't think I've really made like a series of videos ever on this channel talking specifically about vegans. If I have, I'm not remembering it. It was probably from a while ago. If I have, please correct me. I did discuss it in the stream that I did last week or whenever it was. Now, I know, and admittedly, since Damien Skyfire's old channel was restored, which good, since it was unjustly taken down, I admittedly have been binge watching some of his older videos, and I started binge watching the videos that he did on people like Freely the Banana Girl, Vegan Gains, Durian Rider, people like that. And it reminded me of just how, you know, awful, vegan extremists are, and just what pieces of shit they are. And also, Gage had made a video on a YouTuber by the name of That Vegan Teacher. She had done a video, apparently another video, I looked it up, and apparently it wasn't the first time she had done a video on 9/11 where she's basically saying that we deserve it because we kill animals and we take innocent life and yada yada yada, all the usual stereotypical extremist vegan bullshit. Now, I want to say right off the bat that this obviously isn't directed towards people who are vegan, who are, like, chill about it, like, people who have taken up the diet, the lifestyle, for their own personal reasons because they genuinely feel better having taken up that diet and that lifestyle because it makes them feel better about themselves or whatever it may be. And they don't try to force it on others, and they also don't try to make others feel like worthless or like pieces of shit. They don't try to like gaslight others or belittle others because they aren't following the same lifestyle. There are, I'm sure plenty of vegans out there who are like that, who aren't assholes about it. So, again, right off the bat, I just want to say this isn't directed towards you guys, and I know that this bitch definitely does not represent any of you whatsoever. But I was thinking about doing a response to the 9/11 video that Vegan Teacher had done, even though it would be a bit old by this point. And like I said, Gage did a video on that, on the video that she did on 9/11. However, I stumbled across this one video that she did, and I believe this was also back in September, a month ago. I believe she actually says the date in the video. I've watched the first 10 seconds of it, so I'll basically be reacting to this video cold. But the title of the video is, "Do you really think your dog needs to eat other animals? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Google vegan dog food." Now, you know what? It is my opinion that if you are someone who is vegan and you try to force your personal diet and lifestyle upon your pets, your animals, especially if you have a dog, to me that is 100% animal abuse. Like, there's no question about it. Like, everyone knows, okay, when it comes to pets, dogs, cats, whatever, they are dependent on us for food. They are dependent on us for sustenance and stuff. And to force them to have a diet, and specifically dogs in this case, a diet that is not natural to them, I don't care what you assholes say. No, a vegan diet is not natural for a dog. It's not natural for human beings. I hate to break it to you. But, it's certainly not natural for dogs. Now, as it turns out, dogs are apparently omnivores. They can live off of a mixed diet of meat products, plant products, stuff like that. However, I would arguably say that since dogs are descendants of wolves, and wolves are carnivorous creatures, dogs would rely more on meat and protein and the nutrients that meat gives them than we are. Like, we can probably go without meat for a good amount of time, maybe. But dogs, I would say, need that more than we do. And so, to put them on a diet that, again, is not natural for them. I don't care what any bullshit study that you want to pull up, any bullshit data that you want to pull up. We saw Vegan Gains do this. They got Vegan Gains and this fucking wife thingy, got a dog, and they tried to put it on a fucking vegan diet, and I think it got taken away from them by animal control, right? Or like I forget how it happened, but I believe that they found the animal was being abused because they were literally fucking starving it, because who would have and the type of dog that they had too, I don't remember exactly what type it was off the top of my head, but I think it was a bigger breed of dog. And yeah, surprise, surprise, it was being fucking starved because it was being put on a vegan diet that it shouldn't fucking be on. So, this has just turned into a full-on rant. We should start playing the video, but yeah, no, don't force your fucking diet on your fucking pets. Okay, cool, be a fucking vegan all the fuck you want, okay? It's not good for you, it's not natural for you, that's my opinion. But, and again, that doesn't go out to all the normal vegans out there who aren't assholes about it, like I said in the beginning. Although I'd still hold that opinion for sure. But yeah, be a vegan all you want, but don't force it on your pets. And also, while I'm at it, don't fucking force it on your fucking kids. There was a case earlier this year where this fucking vegan couple tried to get their kid, on a fucking vegan diet. And you know what fucking happened? The infant starved to death. It died of malnutrition, of malnourishment, because it wasn't getting the proper nutrients and vitamins and source of food that it needed. Because this dipshit fucking vegan couple was so extreme with their lifestyle that they had to force it on their fucking kids. And then when they were investigated, I believe they were convicted, as they fucking should have been. When they investigated their kids were also fucking malnourished. Who would have fucking thought? So, anyway, let's get into the video. It's been going on for far too long. Let me make sure that this is turned all the way up, so that way you guys can hear it.
September 24th, 2023. Happy birthday.
And we get a close-up shot of her shirt. It says, vegan because hurting others is wrong, right? No, it should say vegan because I'm a fucking narcissist and I like to massage my ego and my narcissism all I fucking can, and I can do that by proclaiming to be a fucking vegan. And I can place myself on a pedestal higher above everyone else and act like I'm better.
To me. Today, I'm 59 years old. I've been vegan now for over 7 years, and
Yeah, so that means that you're 59 years old, been vegan for 7 years, so that probably means that you were at least, I don't know if she was vegetarian before she went on a vegan diet, which a vegetarian diet is way more natural, it is much more natural for the body than a vegan diet. I mean, I would say the most natural diet is a regular omnivore diet, although that may still fall under vegetarian diet. I might just be being ignorant right about at this second. But yeah, a vegetarian diet, in my opinion, is more natural than a fucking vegan diet. But I don't want to go down that path again. But she is 59 years old, so that means that, and she's been vegan for 7 years, so she was on a, whatever it was, whether it was a vegetarian diet or a regular diet where she ate meat, on a diet like that for 52 years, where she probably got most, if not all, of the actual nutrients that the human body needs for that amount of time. So, and that's probably the only reason why she's been able to get away with being a vegan for 7 years. Although I guarantee in about 10 years' time she won't be anymore, because she'll be forced to actually start eating, something other than fucking twigs, berries, and raw, unseasoned fucking kale every day.
My dog has also been vegan, but not as long. She's been vegan since August 2017. So that...
Oh, great. So, August 2017. So this video has been Released a month ago, so you've been abusing your dog for almost 6 years. Fucking fantastic.
At this time, 6 years. We're in a dog park here in Italy, and we're looking at all of the dogs, trying to see if you can tell which other dogs here are vegan. Can you tell just by looking at them?
No, that's not really something I typically wonder when I go to a dog park. You know, whenever the opportunity arises that I do go to a dog park, which isn't very often. However, if I am in that area and I'm looking at all the dogs, I'm not wondering, wonder if this dog is on a vegan diet. No, I assume and I would hope that they're on a fucking regular diet that is natural and healthy for them. Otherwise, if I'm somehow aware that one of the dogs is on a vegan diet, or if someone admits it, my immediate thought is, oh, fucking great, you're slowly starving your fucking dog and abusing it. Great. And if I was looking for a dog that's on a vegan diet, I would look for a dog that looks extremely fucking malnourished, especially if it's a bigger breed.
So let's look at what we see here. These two dogs look pretty similar. They're both lying there. They're getting attacked by flies every once in a while. They're both taking a break from chasing the ball. And they look both pretty content.
Get to the fucking point.
There are quite a few dogs here today. And here is another one. You can tell by the body language that this dog is happy. Her tail is...
This dog looks about the same as the other two dogs that you were just showing. The other two dogs look perfectly happy and fine too, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
waving around, and she's just looking pretty chill. So out of the 3 dogs that you've seen so far, can you tell which one is vegan? Can you tell how old they are? What can you tell about
I would hope none of them.
them just by looking at them? So some of the dogs in the park are old, and some of them are young.
Oh, fucking God.
The truth is
It's
that
like a fucking children's book.
you cannot tell the difference between a vegan dog and a dog who eats other animals.
You can't tell the difference between a vegan dog and a dog that eats a regular diet. Bull fucking shit. Bullshit. If you put a dog in front of me that's been on a vegan diet for about 6-7 years, and a dog that's been on a regular, and a dog of the same breed, mind you, you don't get to take a dog of a smaller breed and compare it to a bigger breed. No, a dog of the same exact breed. You put 2 in front of me, one that's been on a vegan diet and one that's been on a regular diet, normal diet. I'm probably could tell which one has been on a vegan diet and which one hasn't. Really, I should just be saying which dog is being starved and which one isn't.
Just by looking at them. Vegan dogs have been proven to be extremely healthy.
Yeah, I need citation needed. Citation needed. Studies needed. Data needed. Anything. I find that pretty fucking hard to believe, considering that we've seen several examples. You had a dog yourself, didn't you? Bella was her name? Now, I haven't done... I saw it in... I saw some videos discussing it, but she had a dog named Bella, and apparently it passed away, and it was also on a vegan diet. Again, the dog that Vegan Gains had. That was another pretty public example.
The last research that was done showed that, in fact, they can be even healthier than dogs who eat regular dog food.
Bull fucking shit. Bullshit. Where did the study come from? Where did the study and this data come from? I guarantee you it came from a fucking biased ass source, like some what would the name of it be? Vegans for Natural Pet Diets or whatever the fuck.
Food that comes from a bag. Most people are shocked when you tell them that your dog is vegan. They're amazed because they can't believe it because they think they look like wolves.
It is a fact that wolves, actual wolves, are carnivorous creatures. And What the fuck did she say? Let me back up a bit.
They're amazed because they can't believe it because they think they look like wolves. They imagine that they must need to eat other animals.
I mean, if you want to phrase it like that, you can. I mean, the dog food that they use that is typically fed, whatever, regardless of what brand it is. I mean, it's generally made from a variety of different things. Yes, meat being one of them. But yes, animals eating other animals has been happening for fucking ever. Since the dawn of it's literally like the opening song of The Lion King. It's literally the circle of life. The predator eats the prey. Whether you like it or not, I'm sorry.
But they don't. All they need is the proper nutrients, vitamins, minerals, and protein. They need something called taurine. And as long as the dog food is vet approved, they will thrive on it. They don't need to eat anyone.
Again, you need to, studies, citations needed. Let's actually see in the description of this video. Learn here, Gary. Oh, great. She sources Gary Yourofsky, who is another fucking vegan extremist, and has said that he fucking hates all human beings, even fellow vegans. Yeah, great fucking guy there. Dairy is scary, inspiring video about becoming vegan. Holy shit. Study to understand. Be fair, be vegan. How do I go vegan.com? Yeah, okay. So just, yeah. Not very unbiased, objective sources there. Fucking ad. Oh, that's very fitting.
Vegan dog food is made with plants, and often the protein from, of all things, peas. Isn't that interesting? When vegan dogs are tested, their blood work is the same or better than those of the other dogs who eat.
Again, citation fucking needed. Actual evidence needed. Jesus Christ. At least the fucking comment section is fucking sane, because the comment section is just entirely them calling her out and burying her. But yeah, someone should seriously call like animal protection on this fucking woman, because for fuck's sake.
Eat animal-derived products. For those of you who think that dogs need to eat other animals, think again. Think for a moment.
Again, you can phrase it however you want, but yes, dogs, again, arguably more so than ourselves even, need protein and the natural vitamins and health sources that come from eating meat. Especially, again, and especially if you have a dog that is pretty close to being like a literal actual wolf. Especially then, yes, you absolutely need to feed that dog meat. And sometimes I think even like raw meat as well. Because even from like dog food, it doesn't actually have like the actual nutrients and resources that it actually requires.
Why do you think you have this idea that your dog needs to eat other animals?
Let's see, because dogs are descended from wolves that are naturally carnivorous. Yes, dogs are omnivores, but again, keyword omnivores, not herbivores, omnivores, as are human beings.
Where did you get that notion? Does it ever occur to you that you've been
It's common sense.
brainwashed by the industries who want to sell you things? Does it ever occur to
Like every fucking cult leader ever. Oh, you forget about everything you've heard about this or that. You've been brainwashed. Society has brainwashed you. This is the true way. This is the real way to view things.
To you that makes you feel guilty for eating animals yourself? Maybe that's the problem. Let's do it.
No, I don't really feel guilty because I don't fucking care. You know, if meat held no, if meat held nothing of value whatsoever, which I know that you know, vegans such as yourself would like to have us believe, but they do. I mean, meats have nutrients that we need. Now, yes, you don't have to get a lot of the nutrients that is in meat from meat. You can get it from other sources, you know, like eggs and stuff like that. But then again, you know, vegans don't eat eggs. So, but yes, technically speaking, you don't have to get those nutrients from meat. However, you know, it's not as if meat is nothing of value. Okay, now you could look at it if you were talking about something like fucking Twinkies, for example. Twinkies have no nutritional value whatsoever. If we stop making Twinkies altogether and the entirety of the human race stopped eating Twinkies for good, yeah, it'd be better off, you know, for sure. And all related products, all Hostess products, Little Debbie products, all that shit. Like if we stop making that all together, and people en masse stopped eating those things, yes, we would probably have a healthier society because generally speaking, those products have no actual like benefits to them or nutrients in them or vitamins in them whatsoever. They're not healthy for you. If the entirety of the world and the human race did what you so badly want them to do and everyone became a vegan, the population, like the human population, would be wiped out in no time because people wouldn't be getting their proper nutrients and vitamins. Nutrients, vitamins, yeah. And not to mention everyone's body chemistry is different. So, but then again, that's probably what you want. You want to wipe out the human race. I mean, if there was an option to where all human beings could spontaneously combust, if you had that option, you know, to just rid the world of every human being ever, to destroy everyone's lives, you probably fucking would. So.
Do a thought experiment. Let's say it's time to eat. The dogs are getting hungry. And there's a pig running around. A cute little pig who's been playing with them. And there's also in the corner a bag of vegan dog food. And you have a knife in your hand. So it's time for your dog to eat, and you think that your dog must eat other animals. But the people here who have vegan dogs...
I don't think they need to eat other animals. I know that they're going to get the proper nutrition they need from the fucking pig, if it has to be that, as opposed to the bullshit vegan dog food.
Dogs do not agree. Would you try to chase the pig with a knife
Did she
right
just
now
say dogs don't
and
agree?
kill the... Would you try to chase the pig with a knife right now and kill the innocent
Hang on,
dog
let me go
who
back.
must eat other animals? But the people here who have vegan dogs do not agree.
Oh, okay.
Would you try to chase the pig with
I thought she said the dogs don't agree. I was like,
the knife right now and kill the innocent pig to feed the dogs? Or would you just go with the knife?
well, obviously, I'm not gonna fucking kill the pig right then and there and actually feed the raw carcass to the dog. I probably would capture the pig. I would probably fucking cripple it first and then bring it to a fucking proper butcher, and then the butcher can, you know, do its thing and whatever. And then afterwards, you know, we can get some, you know, some really tasty bacon, maybe some ham, you know, go cook it up, make it real nice, share it with my dog. That's probably what I would do. I'm not gonna fucking starve my dog like you, because you care more about your own personal diet and ethics more than doing what is best for your dog. and you want to force your own morality and lifestyle onto your dog, who is at the mercy of you. Because again, it relies on you to get food to survive.
A knife and cut open a giant bag of vegan dog food and spread it out for all of the dogs to enjoy.
No, I probably would throw it in the fucking trash and then go out and buy proper dog food and spread it around for the dogs to eat. Better yet, if we're in a fucking park of vegan dogs, I'll probably just go get a fucking big ass box of dog treats, open that fucking motherfucker up and just toss them all out over the fucking, park. And let the dogs have a fucking massive smorgasbord. Because they're fucking starved.
What would you do, honestly? The truth is that every single one of you would open that bag of dog
You don't know what the fuck I would do, and you don't know what other fucking people would do, you bitch.
food and feed it to your dogs. Because you know, deep in your hearts and deep in your brain, that what I'm telling you is sane.
It's sane to you, maybe, but not to other people. You can quit with the fucking gaslighting. And the guilt tripping.
You would not want to hurt the pig. Now let's continue and
I may not want to hurt a pig, but I mean, if it's for survival, and I want to feed myself and my dog, whom I love and care about, then yes, it's going to be the fucking pig. Because, the vegan food... I know I'm repeating myself at this point, but the vegan food is not going to do it for my dog. And when it comes to dogs, I prefer bigger breeds, so even more of a reason. Like I said, I'm going to cripple the pig, I'm going to break its legs, and I'll do it in front of the pig's mother. And I'll take it to a fucking butcher, again, get some tasty bacon, bring it home, cook it, and share it with my dog. So fucking what?
you and pretend there's no...
It's what human beings have been doing forever. Hunting to survive. It's not killing needlessly. You're not just killing and hunting animals, especially back then, just for sport. It was so people could fucking eat to get, proper sustenance and stuff.
There's no pig. Do you think that you would kill a dog here to feed your dog? No.
Well, what the fuck are we talking about? Are we talking some fucking absolutely ravished, fucking starving, fucking third world communist country or something?
You would never do that. Look, the dogs are at this park just being normal dogs, digging holes. Whether they are vegan or not, they're just hanging out and just having a good time.
Well, it's good to know that you don't want to fucking, that you don't want to be cruel to dogs because they're not fucking vegan. Although, for some of your mentors and inspirations that you listed in your description box, I mean, I wouldn't put it past them, honestly. Because Gary is a fucking psychopath.
Take a moment to look at the comment section underneath this video and see how many people are still here trying to justify the murder of innocent animals when it has just been explained to you that vegan dogs are healthy.
Yeah, based on your own fucking good word, and yes, people are calling you out in the comment section, and they're fucking right to. It's not fucking ethical to force a diet that is not natural for your dog onto your dog.
Happy and thriving. Doesn't that seem bizarre to you? That people will do anything to try to dig in their heels and stick to what they've been told.
Yes, because most people know that whether it's cows, chickens, pigs, whatever, we're not just, feeding these animals and raising them just to kill them off because we get a good chuckle out of it, because we get off on it. Again, it's for multiple purposes, so people can fucking eat. It stimulates the economy, agriculture. There's a number of different reasons why. and that's why people don't buy into your guilt tripping bullshit, or your gaslighting for that matter.
Hold. Are you one of those people? Or are you able to...
I believe that's the version of the person that you are claiming that I am, but, whatever.
realize that you yourself should be going right now to Google vegan dog food for your dog?
No, I shouldn't. Now, I don't have a dog, but if I did have a dog, no, I shouldn't be. I should be continuing to buy him the same dog food that I have been buying him, and to give him treats. And every once in a while, I'll make sure if I make a burger or something like that, I'll make sure to cut off. Just for you, I'll make sure to give him several pieces of dead animal flesh. Probably a burger, but, maybe some chicken, maybe, not big on steak, to be really honest, but, if I have leftover steak from somewhere, I'll probably feed it to my hypothetical pet dog.
All of this when I see ideal chicken.
Another fucking ad.
You have actually no right to hurt animals if you don't have to.
Technically, yes, we do. And again, you can phrase it however you want, but there are many, many benefits of, again, raising cows and pigs and chickens and other various animals, and eventually doing what we do. We have every right in the world. Now, I know in your fascist little mind that you would love to make it illegal, and anyone who does do that should be, fucking drawn and quartered and whatever the fuck else. And also, I wonder, you claim to care about, I don't know, you claim to care about life, at least animal lives, I don't know. You know what? I'll spare that, because I'm willing to bet you probably don't care about human lives at all. You care about animal lives, but like I said earlier, if you had the option to have a way to wipe out the entirety of the human race, you probably fucking would. So
It is a moral obligation to be as kind as possible while you're on this planet.
I would say it should be a goal to try to be as kind, but to say that there's a moral obligation, I don't even agree with that. But nonetheless, yes, you should be generally kind to everyone, so I guess that's the first point in this video that I can kind of agree with, but
Look at these dogs.
but also not entirely.
You cannot tell who is vegan and who is not. You can't.
Yeah, because
Billions and billions of innocent animals are killed every year to feed non-vegan dogs.
you never actually revealed which dog was yours, though, and because of how closely you were following that fucking white lab or yellow lab, whatever it was. No, it was a retriever. Going to assume that is your dog, and it's none of these dogs running around right now, so
when it's absolutely not necessary to do so. And billions of...
it's not necessary in your mind, but you're not the one who gets to decide what's necessary and what isn't necessary.
innocent animals are also killed for you, when that too is completely unnecessary.
It's entirely necessary. And also, what about people who literally actually rely on meat to survive? Like, there are people who actually have to be on diets that consist of mostly meat, or who have some sort of condition. I don't know what it's called, but I do know that there are people out there who have to live on a diet that consists on mostly meat. Not because they want to, but because they have to survive. What about people like that? I mean, there are all kinds of people with all sorts of disorders and physical conditions in the world. What about all those people? Also, what about people with autism? And I'm not talking about Asperger's. I'm talking about people with autism who are very picky about what they eat. Like, maybe, I know this is a very stereotypical example, I'm not trying to be, like, offensive by saying this, but, like, you know, a stereotypical example is chicken nuggets. You know, what if someone who has, you know, somewhat severe autism, who is very picky about what they eat, what if they only want to eat chicken nuggets? Are you going to force that person who has autism to not eat chicken nuggets, to force away what they want to eat? Even though because of their, you know, even though because of their mental state, how their brain works, it would be absolutely catastrophic to them and to the people who are trying to care for them.
Every one of you here can be vegan. You were all born vegan.
All born vegan. Okay. All of us can be vegan. Yeah, all of us can be, but luckily a lot of us don't want to be. And that's our choice, not yours. And you can guilt trip and gaslight as much as you want, but it won't fucking matter. It won't fucking change anything. So fucking accept it.
You never wanted to hurt animals.
Alright, who are you to fucking talk about kindness? That's a fucking joke. You have no fucking right to talk about kindness, especially after the videos you've done on 9/11. Okay? I don't care what the fuck you think about animal farming or how cruel you think it fucking is. You don't have a fucking right to talk about kindness. You know what would have been fucking kind? To not make those videos, to respect the feelings of families who lost people in 9/11. That would have been kindness. Your kindness is bullshit. You fucking frau. Fuck you.
In your heart, you want to protect them. I know you do. So please, I urge you, think about your choices going forward. 3 meals a day.
I mean, take your own fucking advice. Again, your video on 9/11. What, those people who died in those buildings, they deserved it because they weren't fucking vegan? People deserve to have to fucking jump out those fucking windows and fall to their death or burn to death because they weren't fucking vegan? Fuck you. Fuck you. Seriously.
Okay, you have a choice to choose kindness or cruelty. Look at them all. Just look at them. They're the same. The vegan one.
Yeah, again, your guilt tripping isn't working, and again, people like you proclaim to be all about kindness, but it's all just a fucking mask. The way you talk, the way you present yourself, your tone of voice, your nature, supposedly, that you put on, it's all fucking fake.
Ones
I mean, you are kind in the same way that Dolores fucking Umbridge from Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix is kind. That's your fucking kindness.
same as the ones who eat animals. So why pay for murder if you don't have to? The vast majority of you here could never take a knife and stab a chicken or a turkey.
You don't fucking know that. Now, granted, we are not in a situation where all of us have to do that, but if people are starving or on the brink of starving, you don't know what the fuck they would do. You can't know what the fuck they would do. Yeah, maybe a few people couldn't do it, but I guarantee you many fucking would. Because deep down, it's in many of our nature.
A turkey or a pig or a cow. But because you pay other people to do so, it is distant, and you're not computing what's really going on. But you can change. Starting today, look at what's on your plate, and look at who is
No thank you.
on your plate. Start by being aware, just looking.
Although technically, this for dinner I did have, let's see, hash browns. I put, cheese on them, stuff. So I guess that is. But then again, I put cheese on them, so that's not fucking vegan enough. Because when you're on a vegan diet, you can't have anything good.
And as you're chewing, think about the animals that you paid somebody to hurt. And then
I didn't fucking directly pay someone to butcher the animals or hurt them. So that's just fucking dishonest. But even, even if I was, I would fucking do it because I like meat. I don't fucking care.
say you're sorry and never eat that animal again. Ever.
Yep, not gonna happen.
Don't go back. But don't just be vegetarian. You must be vegan to be a good person.
Don't be vegetarian. To be a good person, you gotta be vegan. If you're if you want to be, gotta believe in this, gotta believe in that. If you want to be the fucking proper Christian, proper Catholic, gotta follow this exact rigid belief system, or diet system in this case. If you aren't, you're not a good person. You're going to hell. You're a sinner. Ah, shit.
I'm
Yeah,
59 years old.
Yeah, but I didn't hear that
It
again.
hurt. And then say you're sorry and never eat that animal again.
No, thank you.
Ever. Don't go back.
I'm good.
But don't just be vegetarian. You must be vegan to be a good person.
Yeah, everyone must be absolutely fucking miserable to be a good person. Yeah. I mean, literally, the vast majority of people that I've seen that are vegan are usually either fucking skinny as all fuck, or they look sickly and pale, or they just don't look good, or they sound like shit. It's ridiculous. Every person I've seen that is vegan, like, vast majority. Like, fucking, look at fucking even, like, Vegan Gains, okay? Like, yeah, he has a fucking bunch of muscle and whatever, but look at his, like, skin color and stuff from, like, 2014, 15, compare it to now. Like, the dude looks fucking pale. Like, he's lost a lot of his skin color.
You must be striving as hard as you can to not steal eggs from the chickens, to not steal the milk from cows.
The fuck do you... whatever.
Those cycles of violence are also horrendous. When you know better, you can do better. And now you know. I always say it takes 100 clicks to become vegan. You gotta get the message in your head.
No, you just have to be sufficiently brainwashed enough. For vegans like you, at least. Again, not talking about the vegans who are cool, who aren't like this bitch. But, yeah.
And you have to get the message in your heart. But you're at the right place to start. Now you know the information. You can be vegan, your dogs can be vegan, and you can return to your roots.
No, and those aren't our fucking roots.
Go back to being vegan the way you were born. You never wanted to hurt them, and it wasn't your fault that your parents fed you the flesh of innocent beings. If you could have, you would have said, no thank you.